What's the name of the app?
I don't remember what the name of the app was.
It was an app that tracks your game collection.
Yes.
That's cool.
It's trying to do an import from Backloggery, which I haven't updated in years, and a lot of the titles are failing, but we'll see.
Hello, I'm Mike.
I'm Tanya.
And today I'm going to play Roadblasters, which is one of my favorite all-time games. And this is the NES version we're going to play.
Yay!
And if you're not familiar with Roadblasters, it's based on the arcade game of the same name by Atari. And it's basically Atari's version of Spy Hunter. And I'll point out why here in just a moment. So basically, you're that car, bottom of the screen, and your object is to complete these different rallies while cars get in your way. And there's a couple different car enemies. You have these orange ones, and you have these blue ones, which are similar to the armored cars in Spy Hunter, in that you can shoot them, but nothing happens to them. Those orange ones just die with a bullet. There's also motorcycles later in the game. And then there's some other obstacles. Instead of a weapons van like you would see in Spy Hunter, there's a plane, an aircraft, that'll fly in and drop weapons or nitros, and nitros make you drive fast. And what you want to do is get to each of the rally points while you still have fuel. And on the left side of the screen you have a thing called the multiplier. As you shoot enemies, you want to shoot without missing, and that will increase your multiplier, which in turn increases your score and also gives you reserve fuel, making it easier to complete each of the rallies.
And what were the green orbs that you were picking up?
The green orbs are extra gas. The red ones are a little more extra gas.
And I take it this game does not have vibes. It's just you run out of gas and that's it.
That's correct. So there's the aircraft I mentioned earlier. It gives you an Uzi machine gun, at least that one did. And this one does not affect your multiplier. So if you were just to hold it down and start blasting everything, it's not going to affect it.
But it looks like you have limited ammo.
Yeah, you do have limited ammo, so you don't want to waste it. And what I want to do here is actually build up to my multiplier of 10, and now I'll start wasting these guys. That flashing means that mines are coming. You don't want to hit a mine because you'll blow up. There's also oil slicks that you could drive through, and all it does is it makes your car spin around and temporarily keeps you from steering and from shooting.
This is a fun game to watch you play. I don't know why. I mean, Spy Hunter is a good game, but this one just, it looks nicer and there's a lot more going on.
Yeah, presentation-wise, it's a lot better.
Yes. Does it play better, I guess?
Yeah, I'd say it does. You have a lot better control.
Shooting accuracy increases multiplier.
Yeah, so it even gives you tips as you play.
Now, why would you rank this up there as like one of your favorite games? What is it about it that you like?
It's one of those games you can kind of get into a trance when you're playing.
I see. So you like it just because it's a, I don't want to say casual game, but you don't have to put a whole lot of thought into it.
No, and it kind of reminds me too of Enduro.
Oh, that's a good game. We should do that game.
Oh, see, that time the oil slick bit me because I ended up rear-ended that guy, and he didn't want to exchange insurance information.
Enduro is an excellent game. We should stream that at some point.
No,
that was lucky.
That was lucky. I actually have a funny story about this game. So about 1991, it would have been the summer of 1991, my grandparents took my sister and I down to Laughlin. And Laughlin is a small town on the Nevada-Arizona border. And the Colorado River basically runs between the two cities.
Aww.
And at the casino we were staying at, the Colorado Bell, they had a pretty good-sized arcade. And at the time, my sister, she would have been about 17, maybe 18. I would have been about 13, 14, maybe even 15. I don't remember exactly. But she hadn't gotten her driver's license yet. So she got this wild idea that she would play driving video games to help her learn how to drive. So she played this, and she played hard driving, which of course is a more accurate driving simulator, but obviously neither of those games are going to teach anybody how to drive.
That's pretty funny.
So
Wow.
the item I just got, that's the Nitro, which will make you drive fast.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's dangerous. Helpful, obviously, but dangerous.
Yeah, you want to kind of use it in straightaways. Once the road starts to turn, you're putting yourself at risk.
No more nitros for you.
That's right. Something else to note is that if you crash with a weapon, you lose it.
That's a super bummer.
It is. I would say if there is any flaw in this game, it's the fact that when you complete a stage, your multiplier stays at 10. So technically, you don't need to shoot anything once you get up to 10. You can just stay at 10. If each level started over where your multiplier was at 1 or 0 or whatever, it would force you to try and shoot
That would
more
certainly
things.
add another layer of difficulty.
But even without it, it's still a fun game.
Do you get points when you shoot the cars? Or does it only increase your multiplier and that's it?
You know what? I don't know. We'll find out here. I'll shoot some cars and you tell me.
Okay.
Pressing up is gas. Obviously, left and right steers you left and right. Alright, these are guys on motorcycles. I don't
So
think they
hard
do
to tell because your score is always going up.
What about now? Does it look like I do anything?
No, but it's hard to tell. It looks like it's giving you maybe 1,000 points. No, I don't think so. No, it must be giving you points because it looks like your score is jumping up a lot more. Maybe 500 points. What is the red ball that you just missed?
It's more gas.
Oh.
It's like twice
It's
the
like
amount.
a higher quantity than the green ones.
Yeah. I guess in the future, gasoline is distributed in balls.
That's right. That's like in Ghostbusters, where you're supposed to just drive over the oil cans that gives you gas.
Uh-oh, I'm in my reserve fuel.
That's not good, but you probably have to end. Yeah. Dangerous.
Now, I'm not sure how high you can actually go in terms of levels of this game. I want to say I've made it into the 30s and just given up, but I don't know for certain.
The 30s? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We're going to be sitting here watching.
Yeah, I've played this to the point where I just get bored of it and pick something else to play.
Ooh, nice. Well, there's an incentive to keep shooting cars. Get more gas. Oh, that sucks. And now you have nowhere to see. Dangerous.
Yeah, on these later levels, I guess contradicts what I said earlier, that you do have to kill some things to keep getting the gas. Otherwise, you won't make it. But for the most part, you can glide without killing anything once you get to the 10 multiplier.
The blue cars you can't do anything to?
No, they're like armored cars.
Oh, that's right, you said that earlier, my bad.
Wow.
Nice. This game definitely feels like a 10-game game. Just by the way it looks, especially that screen when you cast the stage and it's calculating your points and stuff. It looks like a typical 10-game game.
It does. And the helpful hints, you would see that a lot in Atari games.
Like Gauntlet.
Yeah, Gauntlet would talk to you. The other thing I think that's really cool about this game are the backgrounds. It's kind of unique. So like the easy levels, the Bubble City and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
On later levels, I'm not sure offhand which one it is, but there's actual volcanoes in the background. They don't erupt or anything, but it looks really cool.
That's kind of a weird score that you got. So you got 10,004 points,
Yeah,
That's
the way it adds it up.
but your score doesn't have a 4 in it. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe it rounds it up.
Cruise missile. That just kills everything on the screen.
That's kind of boring.
Yeah,
That means if it had anything for you, you weren't going to get it, right?
that's right.
That's risky. Oh!
Oh, I should have used it on that turret. Looks like the lights on those mountains are glowing.
How'd you get more gas all of a sudden?
There's a halfway point.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. It just seemed like you randomly, oh, I have a full tank of gas. Well,
If this game takes place in the future, it's proof that hybrid cars never took off.
depends on how far into the future this game supposedly takes place. Do you know?
Not sure, actually.
That was kind of funny. You're going into reserve and then suddenly the end music starts playing. Oh yeah. Yeah, like that text totally looks like 10-gig text. The green one.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. Oh my gosh, that was insane.
That turret got me. Guess you can say I had Tourette syndrome.
Not quite.
Oh.
It's alright, you're back. You play so dangerously, it's fun. It's like, oh, if he misses, he's screwed.
Yeah. Give me some nitro.
So is that beeping? That's the
Halfway point.
yeah. I can think of the word. Those turrets are hardcore, man.
Yeah, as long as you stay in the center lane, they won't hurt you. It's when you move it to either the left or the right lane that it'll mess you up.
Oh, like that, huh?
Ooh,
Oh my gosh.
that's slick.
I thought the ending music wasn't going to play because you were on the reserve. Oh, you didn't get 10,004 this time. Just 10,000. Well, now your score's ending at a 6. Oh, that's so weird. You must have some weird math going on here. Jeez. Dang. Poor motorcyclists. Is there a excuse me, a backstory to this game? Like, is there a point to why you're shooting cars and collecting gas?
Not that I know of. I guess in the future, that's just what people did.
You just go around and shoot cars for no reason? Red cars, my bad, not all cars.
Aw,
Oh, you're down to 7. Can you miss the weapon that comes down?
yeah.
You're back to 10. There's apparently a lot of mines on the stage. Yeah, you made it.
Inching closer and closer to death.
Now these scores are ending in 3s. Fuel globes? Sensors detect fuel globes? What is that? What sensors?
I don't know. Yeah, that was pretty cryptic, whatever that meant. Well, I might be at the end here.
Oh my. You need to make it to a checkpoint. Oh, there you go. That helps. I take it you can't get anything in the reserve, except for when you get the points at the end of the game.
That's correct.
Or the stage, at least. Lucky. Darn.
It's going to be a close one.
You can do it.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
And I'm out of gas.
Oh, shucks.
So much for my 40 level performance.
Says you have 2 credits.
I don't see the point in continuing.
Can I try? I don't think I've ever played this
Sure,
game.
you can try.
I don't want to continue, though.
I wouldn't recommend continuing.
So, is one shoot and one something else?
Yeah, the right button is shoot. The B button is your special. Up is gas.
Okay. I don't think I've ever played this before. Okay. This can't be that far away from. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's pass the first stage. Woo! I know I've watched you play this a million times, but I don't think I've ever actually played it myself. The green, like, grass reminds me of 3D World Runner, or
Similar.
the Attack Animal Gakukin or whatever, the Famicom game we got.
Yeah, it's similar scrolling effect.
Oh no! My score. Shucks. Yeah, I passed the first stage. Barely. They must have some weird thing that calculates the score. Because it looks like it's the ending number is different each time. Like that one was going back and forth between 0 and 6, and we've seen it go like in 2s and.
It's just a bunch of numbers.
Ah,
That explosion animation is pretty cool.
I'm trying to do like you did, where you're like right up on the cars.
Oh, I do that so you don't have to chase the gas. If you shoot them when they're close, the gas is closer to you. Whereas if you shoot them at distance and a bubble appears, it takes a while to catch up to it.
Oh man!
You know, we were talking earlier about the plot. There's a plot to the game.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't recall if there is or isn't. I'm sure the instruction manual gave some gibberish story. But now that I think about it, in a way, the game kind of reminds me of that movie Death Race.
Except for you're not going around intentionally killing people.
Well, in the movie, it was rallies. And rallies against other
Aw.
cars. And you tried to, in the movie, they were trying to kill each other.
That's true. That's a funny movie. We should watch that again. I like the part where they go to like the old folks' home and they're starting to push all of them out with their wheelchairs. Oh god, that's horrible, but funny at the same time.
Yeah.
That's a long movie though, isn't it? Wasn't it like over 2 hours?
I don't recall, actually.
I don't remember. I seem to think that it was a long movie. Man, I'm doing horrible. I don't have a times 10 multiplier like you had. But I guess I can't beat myself up since it's my first time playing it.
Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself.
It's not like Bart versus the Space Mutants where I'm finally getting efficient at the ball stage.
That's right. Tanya beat them all for a second time in a row.
Not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. Yesterday I didn't pass them all.
You did pass them all. You died at the carnival. You didn't pass the carnival.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, at night, usually around 8 p.m. Pacific, we're streaming games on Twitch instead of YouTube, because we're actually streaming it from a different room. And I don't know if it's connectivity or what, but YouTube seems to have a cow
Oh, man.
when we stream from this other room. So instead of using YouTube, we use Twitch. And the channel is Play Choice 3.
Of course. I'm shooting all these cars. You see that? I got a 10 multiplier.
You did. You're doing good.
I'm having a heck of a time steering for some reason. It's like my fingers don't want to steer correctly.
You're doing good.
Ah, I need to exercise my thumb. Holding down the up button. It's a little painful. See, that's going back and forth between 0 and 6 now. Weird. Super weird. I kind of like that this game is based off of fuel and not necessarily crashing. Kind of like that. Because if it was based off crashing, I would have lost like forever ago. Oh my god. That was scary. Sounds like I have a flat tire. It's
It
like
does.
purr. Oh man, that sucks that I'm missing out on that nitro now.
Yeah, but you used one of them, so you're still ahead of the curve.
Well, I know, but still. Any advantage that I could get in a game is totally worth it. Especially in a racing game, because I'm not very good at racing games. Except for Enduro, I think I do okay in Enduro.
Yeah.
But that game's not too hard. That's like a what do you call those games? Like
Endurance?
the twitching games.
Twitch game?
Yeah, because you have to use the paddle controller and like try to not get hit by other cars. So you have to like jerk it.
It doesn't use a paddle.
I thought that one used the paddle.
No, you use joystick. You're thinking of Night Driver. That uses the paddle.
Oh. Well then never mind. I'm still talking about Enduro though, because that game's awesome. I thought it used the paddle, so my bad.
Yeah, get it right. Look at that, I sound like a total jerk now.
You can see that. I'm very upset about it. Reminds me of that Twitch stream that we're watching where the girl asked for help from some guy and the guy was kind of being a jerk about it.
Yeah, he was. We won't say who it was because we don't want to
You don't want to
cause
upset
problems, but there's a popular speedrunner,
on Twitch.
yeah, of a Super Nintendo game, and she was having some difficulty, so she talks. I don't know if it's a boyfriend, brother, husband. I don't know. It's just some guy that was with her. And he appears on camera and he kind of talks down to her on how to do something during the game.
He's
Kinda
like
made
discouraging her.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't expect to be able to do this. It's like, dang, way to be helpful.
Made it very uninteresting to watch after that.
Maybe that's just because it was a turn off to us because maybe we're not that serious. I don't know. Like, sometimes I like to say that, yeah, we're serious gamers because we have, like, a ridiculous collection, but we don't play the games that seriously, I guess.
I'd say we're more of a serious collector than a player.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm old. I can't play like I used to.
Oh, whatever.
My bones
Excuses. They don't hurt in the moment, do they?
No, they're pretty sore. I'll pay for it later.
No, I mean while you're playing. Like when you were
Sometimes.
playing just now, is that hurting you? I know
No.
it hurts you after the fact. You're like, I need my Bengay.
Asper cream. As you get older, it becomes more difficult to have that same stamina as a kid. I mean, when I was in high school, I'd go to a drugstore and play Street Fighter from the time it opened at like 7 in the morning until they closed at 10 at night.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How did you get that many quarters? Or did you just last that long in the game?
No, games are 25 cents from start to finish. Games with Street Fighter is about 20 minutes.
Unless you
But
get
not all of it
challenged.
was me playing nonstop. Sometimes it was me watching other people, and vice versa. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a popular game, so I guess, yeah, you would have to share it.
But I'd definitely stay there all day. And of course, there are those people that play PC games, and they're on it for stretches of days at a time.
I couldn't imagine, because I'm like not even a night person. Trying to stream at 8 o'clock at night is like torture for me. So I'm like, I'm ready to go to bed at like 6.
It's just different, that's all.
But getting up at like 5 in the morning to stream, I'd probably be okay with that. I mean, I'm up at 5 in the morning anyway, so.
I don't know if anybody would watch that early in the morning.
Someone would probably watch that early in the morning.
Or maybe that's the best time to watch.
Oh god, am I gonna make
You're
it?
doing good for never playing this
Yeah! I'm pretty sure I've never played this before. Do you ever recall a time that I've played it? Because I know,
No.
you know, before we were together, I don't think I owned this game. I don't remember.
That was increasing in multiples of 3.
Yeah, it's different like each time. There must be some weird calculation based on how much reserve gas you have.
The other thing that just happened is that the ones digit on your score was changing, but now it's at 10.
It's like, oh, let's just round it up as you move. Oh, dang it! As you move along.
Yeah, that's weird.
Crap.
So we need to remember that you're on stage 7 when it did that. See, now it's doing it again, where the ones digits counting off. And keep your eyes on the road, not on the score.
Yeah.
See, now it stopped at 9. That's weird.
Ah! I was just thinking about how you said you should use the cruise missile on the turrets, and that's why I didn't use it. And oh my god.
That's what wiped you out.
Yeah, the turret got me. Now this motorcycle got me. Get out of the side of the road. Thank you. Dang it. This is fun, but it's like killing my finger, my thumb on the directional pad.
Takes endurance.
This would probably be way
You're
better.
probably pressing harder than you need to.
Probably. You never know when those buttons are going to be touch sensitive. What got me? The turret?
Probably.
What? Oh my gosh. At least I made it to the end.
I ended up dying, I think, on stage 9.
No, you were on 10.
Oh, it was 10?
Yeah.
So if you get to that or you pass me, boy, am I going to be embarrassed.
This chump that's never played it before beats your score, or gets further on. I don't think I beat your score, but I mean, with my multiplier, it's 97. Oh man! Dang it! You mean I have to feel like a chump after all? Oh my god! Dang it! The S in speed on the thing looks like a dollar sign.
It does. Cars on the road.
Oh, I missed it. Man, those ones are on the side of the road. Those are, it's like hard to get out on the side of the road once you're there. Whoa. Totally missed that
That
car.
could have been dangerous.
Any tips for making?
Yeah,
Aw.
right over that line.
Yeah. What?
The car steered out of your bullet's way.
He totally did.
This might save you.
Just might.
That'd be cool if you could pass where I got it.
Another straight road. Ah, dang it. I heard I was in the reserve, so I was like, oh no, I better hustle.
Boo.
Dang it, I was close to getting to where you were.
You were very close. I think I got a higher score, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. Well, that was fun.
Not bad for our first time playing.
Yeah.
Next, we'll play the Genesis version.
Okay.
It's pretty spot on port to the arcade game. It's just a little bit smoother. And scenery seems to have a little bit more variety. But otherwise, good job.
Thank you.
Cool.
That was fun.
That was definitely fun. So, if you're up tonight, watch Tanya play Bart vs. Space Mutants.
We don't have a set time, but it would be sometime after 6:30.
That's right, sometime after 6:30 Pacific time. See, there's that volcano stage.
Oh yeah, okay. That's cool.
It's like a dinosaur off in the distance there.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.